Today we're going to be setting up Google Tag Manager using some event tracking. So what event tracking is if somebody clicks this phone number, or for example, this phone number, you would not be able to track that. You in Google Analytics, it would not show up. Same thing if this contact form is filled out here and it is not actually submitting to a new page where you can do destination tracking, you're going to have a very hard time. Luckily, if you're using Google Analytics, you can do some very, very nifty tracking with the triggers. So on this one, we want to set up first the tracking for phones. So we're going to copy this link address. It should be just a tail2. Okay, what we're going to do is new trigger. Come in here, do all elements, some clicks, and then what we're going to do is new variable, or sorry, a built-in custom variable. We're going to do click element contains, and then put that in there. Save this as phone number. Save. Now that trigger is set up. Next part of this is actually going and setting up the tag. So Google Analytics is already in there, but we're going to need to use it again. So we're going to click on the Google Analytics and come over here, make sure it's going to that variable. And instead of doing page view, do event. And the category is going to be phone number. Action is phone number, click. And then everything else can stay like that. The trigger is actually this element here. We're going to press save and then do phone number, click. Okay, that's saved. We're going to do one more trigger in this case. We're going to do the contact form trigger. So we're on the contact page. What we need to do is actually see what this ID is. So we're going to inspect, and then we're going to view this ID here. We're going to take that, close this out, create a new trigger, and we're going to use element visibility. We're going to select ID, drop that in there once per page. All that's good. I'm going to say here, contact form submission, save. Now we have a new trigger. We're going to have to go set up a new tag. And we're going to press new tag. Same here, it goes to Google Analytics. Instead of the page view, event, and then it's going to be contact form submission, contact forms. Now you can name the categories like contact form and then do like contact form submission, or if there's an FAQ or learn more form, you can always do that same category and then just do different actions. Trigger, you're going to have to pick the contact form submission. Save that. I'm going to name this contact. And then save. Oh, so I forgot to put the Google Analytics setting where it's actually going to. That's the Google Analytics. Now that's all there. We're going to press submit and just put event tracking added. This is for the version control. I'm going to put phone number and contact form tracking added. Publish the changes. I'm going to hard refresh this. And then on here, there's some cache. So I'm going to delete the cache there. I'm going to clear the cache. And then empty this cache. Okay, I'm going to also verify here that the tag helper can see everything. So I'm going to go home, make sure both of them are working. Okay, and now what I'm going to do, now is verify that the tracking code is actually working. So I'm going to record, go to make sure the home's refreshed, and then contact us. I'm going to click the phone number, okay? And then I can come and just click this submission form. It should refresh. And then what I'm going to do is come over here, stop the recording, and then show full report. Make sure what tags were fired. It's page view. And then here is actually the event contact form there. The reason the phone number didn't fire is because I didn't actually have the FaceTime audio open it up, so it didn't recognize it as a full click. But the event form's working now, so the next step is actually coming over here to Google Analytics, going to the admin section, going to goals, and then adding new goal. I'm going to do, I can just do custom, continue, contact, form, submission. And then I'm going to do events and then fix the spelling real quick, continue. And then the category is the same categories I put down here. So I'm just going to go copy them actually. Oh, sorry, it's within the tag. Within the tag, I'm going to go to contact form submission, come here, edit this right here, just copy this and put it as there. And then you can verify the goal, but if this is a brand new install, it won't verify anything. Press save, and that's that one. I'm going to come back over here, verify what I put down for the phone number. I'm going to add a new one, and then I'm going to do a custom, continue, and then do phone number, event. It's going to be there, phone number, click. And then those two are set up. And then what you can do is actually come over to the real time and then do events. And then somebody would be there, you would do events, and then you would see that contact form submission actually there. And that's how Google Tag Manager can help you track things that are not normally trackable in Google